Britain's hospitality industry has issued a fierce warning over reports that Chancellor Rachel Reeves is considering a 4.5% rise in alcohol duties, a move critics say would inflict further pain on an already struggling sector. The proposed hike, which would align alcohol taxes with higher inflation, has been described as a depressing prospect by business leaders who say they are running out of options as costs continue to climb. Clive Watson, founder of the City Pub Group, said venues are being pushed into a corner. He warned that pubs are fed up with having to put prices up, but insist they have no choice. Without raising prices to cover the higher duties, he said, their profitability will sink even further. Industry figures paint a stark picture. According to calculations by the Wine and Spirits Trade Association, an inflation-linked duty rise would add 14 pence to a bottle of Prosecco, 16 pence to a bottle of red wine, and 47 pence to a bottle of gin. The association's chief executive, Miles Beale, said yet another tax increase would be a major blow. Beyond alcohol duty, he highlighted a wave of additional financial pressures, including expensive glass packaging taxes, rising national insurance contributions, higher minimum wage costs, and reduced business rates relief. Combined, these increases mean consumers are already paying at least £1 more for many wines and spirits compared with a year ago. Beale warned that a series of punishing tax hikes has pushed alcohol sales into steady decline since 2023, causing significant damage to the sector. So far this financial year, alcohol duty receipts are down nearly £300 million. If the trend continues, revenues could fall by almost £1 billion below previous forecasts. The knock-on effects extend far beyond higher prices. Watson said many pub and restaurant operators have frozen investment plans until the Chancellor's budget is announced. He stressed that rising costs are discouraging customers from visiting their local pubs and eateries, threatening not only venues themselves but also the jobs and supply chains that depend on them. The scale of job losses has been staggering. Since last October's budget, the UK has seen 164,641 redundancies, nearly 89,000 of them in hospitality alone. This figure is almost 3 times worse than the Office for Budget Responsibility's estimate of 50,000 job losses linked to changes in employer national insurance contributions. Watson accused the government of failing to grasp the consequences of relentless tax rises, saying higher taxes mean higher prices, and warning that the sector is suffering death by 1,000 cuts. City AM analysis reveals that pubs and bars are closing at the fastest rate seen this century. In the first 10 months of this year, 449 pub and bar businesses have entered administration or liquidation, the highest level in more than 20 years. That marks a 5% rise compared to the same period last year and more than tripled a number recorded in 2015. The hospitality industry is still battling the long-lasting effects of COVID lockdowns, last year's tax hikes, surging employment costs, and fragile consumer confidence. Many warn that if the government presses ahead with further duty increases, the pressures could become unbearable for thousands of businesses. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and leave your thoughts in the comments. Your support means a lot.